Okay, we're going to make a super easy, no measure gift bag. You can use any rectangle size paper that you want. You can use paper, newspaper or card. In this case I've got some left over from, I think it's the Nature's Beauty Do Crafts pack that I've had for ages and went on forever. Happens to be A4 or letter size, but you can certainly do it with pages of newspaper, or I in fact usually use larger rolls of wallpaper or white printer's paper that I get. You start off by folding a little tab at the end. This is about 1/4 of an inch for this side of paper, just as long as it's enough to stick some tape onto, that's all you need. You then take the other side of the paper, fold it in half, and in half again. That gives you your 4 sides of the box. You fold up the bottom. All you need is be enough for the 4 panels at the bottom to overlap and make you a nice secure bottom. And then you take the top bit and you're going to make yourself a little collar for the bag, just to strengthen it for when you finally fix it closed. So that's the folding. Now we need to do a very little bit of cutting. I'm going to take out a little V shape around each of the fold lines on the bottom section. Doesn't matter how wide you make your V, you just need to make it so that it can fold over nicely when the bag's stuck together. And we'll do half of a little V on this end and the same on this end, and we'll get rid of this bottom lower rectangle that we folded. And I've taken a little line up in this middle end tab section. I'm going to turn it round. The only bit I'm going to get rid of at the top is this tiny little rectangle that we folded on the collar section. Okay, so that's our bag pretty well done. Now what we're going to do is fold this bit over firmly, fold the cuff over firmly, and burnish our bottom bits nicely. We're folding them back on each other, back on themselves, sorry, just to put them into the final folded position. Now that's done, we're going to take some double-sided tape. You could use red liner tape, you could use wet glue if you wanted, whatever works for you. And I'm putting the tape down on my tab here. I'm going to burnish it down and pull off the side. I'm now going to fold over the bag roughly in half, well exactly in half actually, and just line up those 2 edges. Then when I pull it out, I can stick it back the other way. Not done a very good job there. A little bit of finagling and that's fine, that'll work fine. And there's our box. Now we're going to take the bottom, we're going to fold them in, but obviously we need to stick them. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of my tape. I'm going to put one on the bit I fold in second. My hand inside. Just put that in place, and then I'm going to put one piece on the last folded in bit. You put it towards the edge, you won't have so many gaping bits at the bottom. Obviously the amount of tape that you put on depends on the weight that you're going to put in your bag. I'm just going to put little sweeties in mine, so that's it, and there's your bag done. Okay, that's reasonably firm, but to finish it off we're now going to take your fingers, push them in at the sides about halfway and squeeze the 2 halves together. And there is your finished gift bag. You can choose how you want to secure it so that you can keep the contents a surprise. I'm going to use a little pin. What I'll probably do is, in addition to my sweeties, I'll put some shredded paper in and that'll be done. As an alternative, you could fix it by taking a couple of hole punches in there. I use my crocodile, so it's a nice small hole, and I threaded through some twine. I didn't want anything too fancy because this paper is quite masculine. And that one's done as well. Both of these are really nice little bags, but as I say, you can make them bigger if you've got bigger rectangles of paper, and you can make it the design totally up to suit you, and the finish. Perhaps you might want to put a little tag or a message on the front, or a nice frilly flower, and decorate it with washi tape. The sky really is the limit, but these are so quick and so easy. I can't recommend them highly enough.